This Naviance tutorial is about how to request recommendation letters from your teacher. The first step in the process when you log into the Naviance homepage is to click on the About Me tab and go to About Me Home. The reason you're going to go to this page is that you first need to fill out your recommendation letter survey under My Surveys. The Rec Letter Survey will help your teachers write a more effective letter that is detailed to you specifically. Click on Recommendation Letter Survey, and you'll notice there are a number of questions that you need to fill out. Some of them are required, some of them are not. Basic information at the top, like name, ID number, email address, your rank in your class. SAT and ACT scores are not required, but you may enter those scores if you know them. Things like your parents' education, a list of the colleges that you plan to apply to, those are all required. If you know your major that you plan to apply in or your career goal, please enter that as well. We ask you to fill out some words that describe you and ask your friends, your teachers, and your parents to also provide some words that describe you. There are some essay questions that ask you about involvement in on-campus activities, sports, performing arts, volunteer work, work experience, honors and awards. One of the essay questions that is required is we'd like you to let us know what main characteristics you would like us to talk about in your rec letter. Another required essay question is careers you're interested in, hobbies and interests outside of school, anything specific that we need to know about your family that can help us write you a good letter, and then anything in addition to that you'd like us to know about at the bottom. When you're done with that, click on Update. And then, when you're finished with your Rec Letter Survey, go to the Colleges tab at the top and click on Colleges Home. Scroll down to the Apply to Colleges tile and click on Letters of Recommendation. You can click on Add a Request to request a recommendation letter from a teacher. At this point, you should have spoken in person with any teachers that you would like to write a recommendation letter for you. Never just send an electronic request without having spoken with them first. If they agree to write your rec letter, then you will come here and submit an electronic request so they can track how many rec letters they need to complete and let you know when it's done. So the first question asks you, what teacher would you like to write this rec letter? Open the drop-down menu, choose your teacher's name. I'm going to choose myself. And then the second question, it asks you, would you like your recommendation letter to be used for all of the colleges you apply to or only specific ones? I encourage everyone to choose all colleges unless there is a specific reason why you need a separate individualized letter that needs to be sent to one of your colleges. In question 3, I always recommend that you write a note to your letter writer that says something like this. Dear Ms. Roberts, thank you for agreeing to write a recommendation letter for me. I really appreciate you taking the time. My Rec Letter Survey is on Naviance and is complete. Please let me know if you need more information. If you have any deadlines or dates that you need to remind your teachers about, this is a good place to put it. When you're done with your request, click on Submit Request. And you'll see it listed under All Applications. You'll see your teacher's name listed there and requested. When your teacher has submitted your letter of recommendation to your account on Naviance, you'll notice that it'll say In Progress once they have written the letter and uploaded it. Submitted will be shown once your counselor has submitted your rec letter to the colleges that you are applying to. You can always return to this list to see the status of your recommendation letters, which teacher have completed your recommendation letters and which ones are still working on them. I do encourage students to contact your teachers if your deadlines are getting close, just to remind them about the deadlines.